because we see a lot of this on the internet. And is this: God does not have WhatsApp. God does not have a messenger app. He does not have Instagram. He does not have TikTok or any other app that you can contact him. What do I mean by this? You are usually seeing on the internet a lot of people talk to God as if they are talking to him through this message app, as if they are asking something from God, and God replies very rapidly with 10 minutes of audio or big text in their cell phone. And this does not happen, guys. This doesn't happen. God does indeed talk to his people, but it's not like the way people are portraying on the internet. God does not talk every now and then with huge texts, with huge 10-minute audio all the time. This is not a thing that God does. Think about it. On the time of Moses, he only talked to Moses and not the billions outside of Moses. In the time of the judges, in the time of the prophets, he only talked to a prophet, not anybody else in the whole world. Yet you see and watch videos all the time on the internet that people are talking about what God said to them. And they create 10-minute videos with a message out of God, with a message that God talked about the 144,000, with the message that God said about something that's going to take place. Guys, this is not truth. God does not speak that way. He doesn't have a messenger app. But you know who does have a messenger app? The devil. The devil is the ultimate owner of all these companies. He owns WhatsApp, he owns Facebook, he owns Messenger, he owns Instagram, he owns TikTok. The devil and his servants, his team, really does use this. And he uses this a lot and talk to people a lot because he is a deceiver. He wants to deceive people. He wants to tell people that they are correct in order to deceive them. So the person that is always receiving something from God, it's always creating videos on the internet with 10 minutes, 11 minutes, 20 minutes video of the message that God gave them every week, every 3 or 4 days, or every day even. That's not out of God because God doesn't have a messenger. It's the devil that has the messenger. It's the devil that wants to speak through people. It's the devil that wants to talk through them. It's the devil that wants to give a lot of messages and give them 95% of truth, but this 5% to deceive them because the devil is in the details. He knows the Bible more than everybody else. He lived the Bible and he knows how to deceive. He persuaded 1/3 of the whole angels in heaven. How can you say that he's not deceiving people here in this fallen world and these people that doesn't even know the true date of his God's sacrifice? Truly, the devil is making a mess in God's people, and ignorance is coming through a lot from this because the devil speaks always. He's always speaking. He's always testing. He's always talking in the ears of people that wants to do something, but they believe it's God that is talking to them. But truly, God does not have a WhatsApp. God doesn't answer like this. For you to speak to God, you have to speak secretly. You have to bend your knees, talk to him, expect a something that will come from him that you can see and read in the Bible confirmation. 1, 2, even 3 confirmations. Expect something that you have to interpret, you have to understand what he says to you, if it's through dreams or something else. But God does not talk every day, every time, and give messages and more messages to everybody that talks on the internet that God talked to them. Because if you read and understand a couple of languages more than just English, if you understand Portuguese, English, and Spanish, you will see that God is supposedly talking to people and giving contradictory messages all the time. Because truly, God is not speaking to them. But God doesn't give 10-hour messages every day for his people. God talks to one person and then another person in particular. He talks for them, with them. He doesn't give out messages and more messages every day for people to post on YouTube. Who does this? That's the devil, because the devil wants to deceive. The devil gives you 3 nice truth messages just to give the 4th one that is wrong, because the devil in detail wants to take that 1% out of the Bible to deceive and lead astray people that call themselves Christians. And this is something that happens all the time. You only need to see on the internet and seek and search, and you see that supposedly what people say that God is talking to them. Honestly, it's not, because the devil is using a lot of people and deceiving a lot of people that think they are receiving from God, but honestly they are not. They are receiving wrong messages from somebody that does know the Bible very well, to the point to deceive somebody, but to give that little tiny drop of venom in the orange juice, because the drop of venom is enough to destroy a lot of persons. Just a little bit of leaven is enough to leaven the whole mass, the whole bread, right? So that's what the devil do. But God doesn't do this. It is very important for you to understand this in order for you not to fall victim of so many YouTube messages from supposed wannabe prophets, supposed wannabe people that talks to God every day and receive 10, 20, 30-minute messages every day from God to speak out to everybody. That's not true because, once again, God doesn't have WhatsApp. God does not have a messenger app. He doesn't speak like that. He doesn't talk like that. He doesn't give a lot like that, like people think he do. And that's a very important message that you want to remember because it's going on these end times with many that call themselves Christians and tell people that God is speaking through them, is speaking to them, giving messages, but this same people doesn't even know when the true Passover is. These same people is the same people that doesn't even read the Bible enough to understand that you must eat a lamb and you cannot eat leavened bread, but worship the lamb on the wrong date with wrong methods, eating what is wrong and not eating what's correct. The same people that tell you, that talk through God or for God, the same one they call today or tonight Easter or Passover. That's why you must be diligent. You must discern what they are talking about. You must discern what they are showing you, because if they are every week messages from God from that channel, uh, have a step back, because God does not have a WhatsApp. God doesn't have a messenger app to speak like that.